Hey guys, welcome back again. Now if you guys seen my first video, make sure you guys go check it out. It is a Mysterio video if it's uploaded. It's currently uploading right now, so by then I think you'll be seeing it. Now let's talk about Star Wars figures related. So, Hot Toys decided to release the Coruscant guard, and oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. I mean, look, Clone Troopers are my favorite. They're absolutely my favorite. Don't get me wrong. However, I don't think I'll be able to get this figure. I love Star Wars. I love Clone Wars. I love Clone Troopers. I love different types of Clone Troopers, but with what I'm going right now with my collection with Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, I just can't afford right now currently Troopers. I only can afford maybe possibly the leaders. Like I do have Rex on order, so that was a must have. But this is, I think I'm gonna pass on it. I think I'll buy it in the future for a good price if it sells out. I mean, it sells out, it sells out. Um, and Yeah, this is a great figure. The Coruscant Guard's such a cool design, and I hope we do get Fox. I think it's Fox, right? Um, and to pair up with these guys, it seems to me that they're kind of not. I think they're done with the Clone Wars line. Is that just me? I think they're kind of done with the Clone Wars line because so far we haven't seen any announcement for the Clone Wars. I think this might be it. However, if the sales do well for these Coruscant Guards and these Battalion Troopers, we might be seeing a lot of other troopers. And I do hope we get to see more troopers in this. And yeah, I mean, look, when it comes to trooper building, you gotta have two. The max is two. You know, for me personally, like if I had the money and if I had to collect a trooper, it would be two or three troopers, or even four. That's the max. I know. Jeddah Patrol is buying 12 of those battalion troopers, which, yeah, man, if you got the money, you got the money. Yeah, it's a great looking piece. It's a great looking piece. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the amount of weathering that you get for this figure is absolutely killer, and a lot of people are kind of surprised. Well, not surprised necessarily, but there are kind of surprised that a lot of these figures that were slated to release around the late 2021 are coming way early, and that's a good thing. But why? I think the reason why is since these figures don't have head sculpts, they're much easier to use, and plus they are reusing armor plates or armor parts from Cody, so it isn't really a big deal for them. It's just sort of a quick um, release, and I like that. I like that a lot. That Hot Toys is going way beyond than the release date. So thank you, Hot Toys, for that. Um, yeah, I mean, for a lot of people who have this on pre-order, I'm so happy for you guys. I'm really am. And if you got, I mean, look, if you got the room for it, if you got the money for it, if you got the display for it, why not go for it? It's pretty evident. Um, these figures are killer, and I wish I can afford all of these, man. I wish I can, but I just have to limit myself, with these clone troopers. And um, you know, maybe in the future I might be able to pick a couple of them, but right now, currently, it's not my main priority. As much as I love clone troopers, but I do have Cody, and with my experience with him, it was tragic. It was a really bad, month fixing him. But I know that they're new bodies with this, so I'm glad that they went with a new body. Kind of makes me want to go buy an extra body and just replace that for Cody, and to have a good body there. So I might think about that. But then the arm problem, so you have that issue as well. Um, but other than that, I think this figure looks great. Like I keep saying it looks great. I mean, I love Clone Wars. So, it's such a good. The Clone Trooper designs are really great, especially Phase 2. Phase 2, I think it's a lot of people's favorite. Phase 1 was alright. It's just, I don't know, the helmets didn't look that cool as Phase 2. There's something about just, rough, just coolness to them, and it's pretty eye catching. It really is. And the amount of different weapons you do get for this figure, it's great. And you do have different variations when you are getting two or three of these figures. So there you go. I could just think of, having these guys display together, just, pound, pound. I mean, look, makes me want to rethink my collection. I mean, I've been really, for the past 2 or 3 years, been really thinking about what type of figure, I mean, like, should I be focusing on one line only? And if it's going to be Star Wars or one franchise only, I've been thinking about just kind of discontinuing collecting Marvel and discontinuing collecting DC for a while. And I do have a couple of DC and Marvel pre-orders and some figures to get from Marvel and DC. And yeah, I mean, look, these Star Wars releases really make me want to rethink my collection and the future of collecting for me. If I really want to stay in this hobby for as long as I can, and that might just be it. So, there might be a change in my collection. There might be a change where I'm just gonna be collecting only Star Wars figures because I do love these Star Wars releases, but at the same time, I do love my Star Wars and Marvel. So it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to think about. But I can collect as much as I can, and that should be it for me. But yeah, I mean, look, these clone troopers look great, and I think it's a buy. Definitely a buy. Even the battalion troopers were a buy. So it all depends on you. If you're financially doing well, and if you think you can, support the funds of buying more than one, I think go for it. It's definitely something cool to have in the collection. But for me personally, I have to be very, very selective into these things. If I was only collecting Star Wars, this is my number one. This was my number one thing. Just number one right away. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys understand what I'm feeling and understand what I'm going through with these Hot Toys announcements and releases. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree with my opinions, and let me know you guys' opinions towards this figure, because it looks great. It looks great. The weathering looks great. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's going to be KG_collector. If you guys want to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe. It's just free. It's a free thing. Press the it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you at all. And like or dislike the video. That's also your guys' option too. So yeah, guys. See you guys later. Bye-bye.